Coming up on today's episode, the students grab a big point on hostile territory. Never mind Antonio finds redemption as he makes his PSL debut. Coach Kumbirai Mutwekuziwa takes a walk down memory lane. And on the spotlight today, goalkeepers coach Tsungi Mdzamiri gives an insight on the modern game. This is the Herentals Football Show. It was match day 12 in the PSL, and with a third of the season played, the students were on the road to the City of Progress for a date against New Boys Shesham Football Club. The assumption would be that of a straightforward canter, but Coach Kumbi was aware of the dangers posed by an unknown quantity in the league. After a winless run of 2 games, the team's training session ahead of the weekend's match was intense as all the Herentals football teams turned up. Iron sharpens iron, so the saying goes, and a group assignment for the students and their social football teams bonded them and prepared them mentally for their next games.
I will just give a reflection of what the season. That it's very competitive, irregardless of which team is in or which team promoted which year. So, looking at the game against Shesham, the decent side. Now that they got their own home ground being improved to host Premiership games, we prepare with a lot of caution. And also looking at our situation as a team at the moment, we have to change ourselves by not making the last 2 games. That on its own gives us a thorough preparation to Shesham. A game that I look forward to with a lot of respect and also with a lot of good mentality to the boys as a team to bounce back to positive results. You know, we have got only the advantage that we are playing a newly promoted team. That gives our boys a lot of confidence in that match. But we know that they are also a good side that have been also going there. And also now they've got the morale of having their own yes, and also bringing football to the fellow fans. But we have to go there and try to take a positive result, change mentality, work hard, move away from the stage that we are in as a team. So we are looking to the match with a lot of hope for a positive result.
On Saturday, the construction boys welcomed the students for only the second match this season at the Butter Stadium, a venue which has been in the news lately. Despite the interesting stories around the match build-up, it was pure focus for Vamburi as they prepared for another test on an unfamiliar pitch. A motivational talk in the dressing room set the tone for what was to come.
Always to always to tang. But panike pano opportunity yekuti we can counter them, man. Unokwanisa kuisa madiagonal balls mwati to batali to batanga forward. You get the sense. And then shooting us is the most important.
Let's talk about through balls. That my pass, my crossing, my through balls.
My through balls. Then let's not think about anything more. Can I watongo face on the ground? Shoot. You get the sense, and it. For the point. Yes. Let's support one another. But my situations, guys, are not maybe one of your players is being attacked. Let's go and behave support to the other player. Get this and always don't forget that one. And all the best.
With the day's plan laid out, Vamburi broke into their usual pre-match morale-boosting vibes as they broke into song and war cries. cagey first half saw both teams try to cancel each other out in a feisty 45 minutes, which often saw the students on the receiving end of some questionable decisions, leaving the tie balanced at the break. Time for some half-time strategy.
But so far you've expressed yourselves very well. But at start to go one of the opponent in 4, opponent in 4. No. Get to the element in the creation. You get the sense. And then, can I look for it to never want to try to think of yourself? I don't want to buy. You get the sense. And then, I never want to buy a scan of one and the moon. You get the sense. The ref sometimes is going to give you the benefit. You get the sense. Because the game is almost 50-50, guys. It's almost 50-50.
It's that time that some senior players. Let's hit them. Because they are wasting their time. It's not skill to not benefit. And they have expended too much. Too much. So it's time for us. The second half is ours.
Despite some changes and a spirited fight, the students had to settle for an important point and on the road against the construction boys. A welcome result under trying condition.
When I look to the team where we have been coming from, I think I would take the point with a positive mind going into the next game. We had a bad pitch in our last 2 games. Then we came here to face Shesham to their home ground. Then we managed to play the way we have done to get that point. I think it's good enough. This is the most important thing that I could have wanted, though I could have wanted 3 points. But the fact that I was here to a small pitch like this one, they've never played in a small pitch like this one. Whereby it was very difficult to have my build-ups from the back because of the nature of the pitch. And also being the first time to play in such a pitch, to a team that is also very ambitious. Not bad, a good team. Not bad though, when they played Highlanders here, they managed to also to get a point, which means it's a good team. Then we've managed to get a point. As a result of that, and as a result of that, we have been not performing very well. I think it's good for us getting that point. But going forward, we have to go with another attitude. I like the character of the boys, They did not give up today when they were playing them here. That's the attitude that I give a plus to the boys, and I look forward to that they're going to keep on doing that attitude.
Captain for the day, Gibson Chenova, saluted the fighting spirit by the team and gave a special shout out to the outstanding support from the traveling fans.
Yeah, going forward, but for home to make sure that
I feel like I've got a word for somebody. Life, just as we all know it, is full of emotions. Hakuna kana game 1 where in 90 minutes you can be able to fully express yourself like football.
Chance, and it's a goal! Nice! Oh, I was spectacular.
If our favorite player scores, hi boy, jubilation. But if they miss, I'll get to shame. If the referee makes a very bad decision, we are so disheartened. If our team loses, I could go on and on and on and on. But simply put, football is 90 minutes of pure emotion.
Let your emotions run wild with the Castle Lager Premier Soccer League. Bora Redu, live
on ZTN Prime.
The Herentals under-20 side kept the pressure up in the Eastern Region Soccer League and held their midweek session with a date against Omnia FC on Friday in mind. The students promised to go for the jugular and duly delivered with a 2-0 victory over Omnia at Motor Action Sports Club.
I hope Kumana are going to pick off team so that it's a this is a competition because there's a last year we only good form, so as players we have to maintain that form. September season we need that good because players are going to face team, so in our squad we have new players, so it's a too much to attend a combination, but now we are getting there.
The Herentals Queens also continued the unbeaten start to the season with a 4-0 crushing of Maningi FC to complement the experienced captains fighting talk earlier on in the week.
Everyone is motivated to play against Maningi, and it's a new team in the league, so we are expecting anything, but we are definitely motivated to win. Everyone has got high morale, and we are expecting more goals as usual because we are the champions. Okay, what I can say is that we've managed to live as a family, as a Herentals Queens family. So normally we get to really motivate each other when we meet during our training sessions, and that family aspect has kept us together. So when we have got one goal, we make sure everyone fights towards that one goal. Yes, that's basically what it is about. So we are always motivated at each and every game.
A solid defense has always been one of Herentals Football Club's strengths, and the responsibility between the sticks does not come easy. After impressing in the Division 1 side last season, young goalkeeper Nevermind Antonio was promoted to the senior team for the current season. A tense derby against Dynamos a couple of weeks ago saw the young goalie see red, and a suspension followed. But after a period of reflection, he was handed his first start in the league and kept a clean sheet, which pleased his coach.
I like everyone in the team. We respect every team member, particularly also the players. He's a young goalkeeper coming from the developmental side, whom we've just trusted for the first time here. Away, it was a brave decision, and they've managed to do well. You know, getting a clean sheet, this is what we've been lacking also as a team. Our team has been depending much on clean sheets. Like the first choice with Desmond. He has been a very good goalkeeper in terms of giving us clean sheets. Then he was letting that to go for the team. Now Antonio came and he did that. It is a plus for us. So which means there is competition on the goalkeeping, and that on its own can improve our performance.
The young player also reflected on his earlier actions and how the coaching staff had supported him during the difficult time.
I think I think fear ndoega ndinoda kunesa kuzicho inini chatoona kuti it's better kuti ndimbofighta because ndini ndega kwandogara ndakwanisa kusvika kuprevious side saka ndakanyatsoona kuti zvinoita because ndoziva kuti handina fear andizvinoita. I tell them the truth, but you'll find it along the journey, because emotions are part of the game. So sometimes you have to be emotional, sometimes you have to push for better things. So I try to guide them. I try to control their thinking about those things. I try to teach them how not to be emotional in a game and to relax, to cool your heart so that you can perform better.
Many players dream of playing at the top level, and Antonio's debut went perfectly, and it remains to be seen what the future holds for the young star.
As we inaugurate this new premises or this new building, we are embarking on a new journey, all my fellow students. Herentals has been there providing quality education to us all students. As we know, we are celebrating our silver jubilee. This has shown the significance that Herentals has made 25 years of providing quality education. That's why it is still in running. We want to thank you all that have worked hard for the past 25 years to provide this education that we did not expect. We thank you.
Parents, guardians, teachers, and all my fellow students. My name is Lindsay Nota, and they are my colleagues. My name is Pilania Matsmanga. My name is Regina Inde. We are all grade 5 learners. We are here to recite our poem titled, Who Am I? Tears of joy running down my cheeks. Always, I can't believe my eyes. Welcome to Herentals, where we rise, and rise. Take a seat from my pool. You won't think twice. Just about 2 decades ago, just a little girl, I was so little in the eyes of many. But look at me now. 25 is the story.
Here am I, celebrating Super Jubilee. 25 years of progress and prosperity. Knowledge and wisdom lingers in my veins. Come join me and let us rise.
Oh, dear friends, dear parents, dear Zimbabwe, with Herentals, you rise and rise and rise.
May we kindly move towards that area written reception there where there's the ribbon. May you kindly move towards that. Our SMC, our regional heads, may we join them. Our heads, may we join. Our teachers, may we join. Also our parents, our esteemed parents, may you also join and witness the official opening of Herentals Private School in Hatfield.
Tinowane kutenda kwakanyanyisa chaizvo kune Herentals group of schools. Tisingakanganwi our revered scholar, our hero, Professor I.G. Benza, for leading a team that has been able to get us this far. We don't take anything here for granted. We don't take anything for granted. Tichakuremembai pane zvose. Tichafamba tese kosvika tisvike patinosvika. Tichivhura masendari all over.
The birth of Herentals Hatfield as a new branch is indeed a materialization, a fulfillment of our vision for 2023, that is celebration, construction and growth. And indeed, The birth of this center today is a testimony of the fulfillment of that theme. We are indeed very grateful to our partners in business, FBC Bank, for their presence and that partnership which has seen the birth of this center today.
As the season heads towards the halfway mark, Coach Kumbi took some time to reflect and recall some of his favorite moments in the students' PSL adventure.
Time to reflect the stinks that I had with the club, particularly in the Premiership. The season that I loved the most is the first season. Our captain's first season in the Premiership. Have been one of my best ever moment with the boys, whereby every time we used to do training that could be what could only emulate in our matches, you know, in a lot of games that we've done, and also the position that we later on finished on number 6, being on the first season of the Premiership, with rookie players that have never tested Premiership. That one, its one was giving me a lot of courage and also confidence. Because I was enjoying my Premiership coaching for the first time. It was a great experience that I would always remember. And my best match of that year was the game against Nikrut in the stadium, where Achmo scored a scorcher almost on a bench. That one, its own, was a good reflective that we could easily win a match when a visiting team comes into the national stadium, which was amazing. That was one of my best moments that I always remember. And also looking at the next season, which we almost get relegated. It was also one of my favorite that I always remember. The likes of Joanne Mtuza, Kevin Pingana, Richard Achi. They've been doing very well in the Premiership, and also Tinotena. Still also coming up, you know. I remember when we went to one game, it was the best game when we were almost dead. I remember we won 3-1 against one. They scored in the first minute through a penalty. Then we replied through pressing material. And no, we replied through Kelvin Bengala. Then Innocent Kadar scored. Timon Vora was on goal. And we also scored through Blessing. That was the best game that I will remember. And that game changed everything for us. Everyone had new hope for survival. And when we won that game, everyone told himself or herself to the Herentals that we have survived. And the mood from here, from Wange coming to Harare, has been so excellent after that win that saved us from the chop.
On the spotlight this week, goalkeeper Tsungi Mzamuri speaks of his own journey as a player, his passion in coaching, and what today's goalkeepers should take note of to carve a successful career in the game.
And how progressing from being goalkeeper now into coaching, how has been that transition for you?
I think it has to be like that because you'll be able to manage the youngsters in a better way because you could be working on the weaknesses that you used to have and the things that you are doing best. Then when combining the two, you groom better goalkeepers. And I've got a feeling that young goalkeepers are the ones that I have to trust more. So, because if you check the game now, it's all about the goalkeeper playing like a defensive, playing like a sweeper, playing like all those functions of a goalkeeper now. But in our days, you could be a line goalkeeper somewhere, depending on the games. You could also sweep, but there were few games like that because some of the games they were games to pump the ball. There were no strategic method like now, whereby the football is scientific. You get the sense.
No, thank you very much for your time.
I don't think so.
Challenges are common in life, but it's how you respond to them which defines your character. And after a brilliant stay awake in Gweru, the students headed back home stronger and looking forward to the next chapter. That is all for today. Join us again on the next episode of the Herentals Football Show. And thank you for watching.